Hello, I'm David Lockington, Music Director of the Modesto Symphony, and I'm here to tell you about our final concert of the season in May. I won't be conducting this program, but we're going to have two conductors. Our chorus master, Daniel Afonso, is going to be conducting the Chichester Psalms of Leonard Bernstein, and Simon Phipps is going to be conducting Carmina Burana by Orff. Daniel Afonso is well known in the community, and it's his chorus that adds so much to our season each year on our last concert. But Simon Phipps, I don't think anybody will know. He's a friend of mine from university days in Cambridge. He was the head choral scholar at King's College when I was there. And he spent his musical life in Europe as a singer and as a conductor. At this point he lives in Sweden and has one of the most famous chamber choirs in Europe. He's won all sorts of competitions, and he loves conducting opera as well. So he's perfectly matched to lead us through Carmina Burana, which is an extraordinary piece based on texts that were found at the beginning of the 19th century in Bavaria. They're 11th and 12th, a little bit 13th century texts. There are 250 plus of them in all, but they are satirical poems written mostly by students who are members of the clergy, and they're sort of poking fun a little bit at the Catholic Church. So it's a series of poems about love, a little bit the bawdier side of life, but also the cycle of life. O Fortuna is a very famous opening to Carmina Burana that many people will recognize. Yum pom pom pom, pom 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 pom, pom 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 pa dee da. That comes at the beginning and the end of the piece, and there are wonderful choral numbers, incredible arias, one very, very high tenor aria that describes a swan being roasted. So Carmina Burana is a very powerful piece to end our season, preceded by Chichester Psalms, which was written about 30 years after the Orff. The Bernstein was written for Chichester Cathedral in 1965, although it was premiered in New York. And while the Kaddish Symphony of Bernstein, his third symphony, is more on the dark side, this is a very affirming piece based on psalms from